It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl runs through them. It's the Bengals and the Chargers on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. The stadium is packed. Standing room only, a chance for their hometown team to get to the Super Bowl. Great to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and the most important thing in the building, the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It is up for grabs for the AFC Championship. Two evenly matched teams. Greg, what are you looking for in this one?
You know, I think the team that understands how to use this energy, as you said, it is electric in this building, especially for the home team. You know that you are one win away from the ultimate goal, which is to play and have a chance for the Super Bowl trophy. Who can harness that energy early the best? There's going to be some pregame jitters. There's going to be some excitement on the sideline and in that huddle. Can you settle down early and just treat it like any other game? I think the team that gets into their rhythm the quickest, Mike, is going to be the one that has the best chance to find themselves holding that Lamar Hunt trophy at the end.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Now he'll swing it out to his foot. He's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll try to run for it. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And this time the rush gets through. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack. Now a 1st carry for Dalvin Cook. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, you're going to need a big game out of their quarterback, and if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He's going to look, for the home run ball. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Bengals offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Burrow. Off he goes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And as the season winds to a close, we show you some of the rookies in contention to be recognized as Offensive Rookie of the Year at NFL Honors during Super Bowl week. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It was a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Got his man. That's Graham. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. First down throw for Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes. Burrow here on 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they will continue to go.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Minnesota Vikings who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. The Chargers were led in the first half by their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. A run with Dobbins. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Dobbins. Uh-oh. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. On 1st down, Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing, Herbert. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down, and he's going to go down. He has been under fire all game long.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one. And they let him off the hook.
And he'll be taken down at the 30.
All right, listen, Mike, there's just certain guys in this league that just have better arm talent than others, and this is a perfect example why. Not every quarterback in the NFL can make this throw, and man, that was impressive.
One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And we see a nice catch here by Lad McConkey. And Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
A run on 1st and goal. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Whoa! What a move! He's in! Hey, Thomas! Touchdown, LA! Good drive drive, they kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
1st and 10. Here's Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Second down and 8. Now, Burrow. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. 3rd and 6. Here we go. Burrow. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. A gain of 11 there, and a 1st down. Here we go. On 1st and 10, Burrow. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Burrow to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. All game long.
2 critical factors to closing out games with the lead in the NFL, Mike. On offense, you got to be able to run the ball. On defense, you have to be able to rush the passer. And here they are winning here late in the 4th quarter. Back-to-back sacks. It's going to go a long way in closing this one out.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That one intercepted.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. Ho-ho! And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. First down, L.A. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And they will celebrate a conference championship. They're off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time as they look to claim the franchise's first ever Lombardi trophy. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.